I miss living out here in Scottsdale. Behind me is Fountain Square. Across the street, Scottsdale waterfront. I had a business meeting there about an hour ago. I miss living out here. I really want to pull my income back up so that I can live out here. I guess when I first moved back to the Valley, I lived in Scottsdale with my parents and my brother. I was young. I had just graduated from college, had taken a few master's classes, and worked for about a year in Nashville. And my options were to either go to England to study abroad, which I should have done that. I hate the fact that I didn't. And there's no reason for me not to have done that. This is a cool bus stop. Oh my God, who designed this? Look. That is so interesting. It's like, almost like horse and buggy. Oh, I don't need you. Almost like a horse and buggy design. It's wild. Amazing design. I don't know if I captured it all because the bus pulled up right as I was doing that. See it? It's just cool. And you need that kind of covering when it's really hot here. They're working on the building right now. Let me get to my car because this isn't exactly the land of safe driving. I should go in the mall and use the restroom. That's what I should do. But I'm in 1 hour parking. Good little exercise. I feel like I have a minor ear infection trying to happen. But if I do, it's my own fault. Because I get these things going off my ear, and I've been kind of messing with it. Deliberate points that I wanted to speak about on this video, but I forgot to bring my notepad that has the list, so I'm winging it. So that's why you guys are seeing Downtown Scottsdale on here today. And I'm realizing that I don't show enough of, I do on my Instagram account, but not on this account. I don't show enough of the beauty, the architecture, the culture, the geography, etc. of my general area on this channel. In case you haven't realized it, I'm in the greater Phoenix area. That's all I'm really going to say. And I go throughout my area in a way that a lot of people here don't. A lot of people just stay within certain areas of where they live and certain neighborhoods. I don't do that. I mean, I've always done things and tried to experience everything that there is to offer about my city, my county, my state. And everywhere I've lived, I've been like that. And it may be because I'm a military brat and I'm multiracial and multi-ethnic. So I come from a diverse background. My parents have a lot of interests. I grew up with a lot of interests, and I like to explore them. When I travel, I like to explore. When I'm at home, I still like to explore because things are always changing and things are always new. But my options when I was young were to, first of all, study abroad to England. And I should have taken it, and I regret not taking it. It was an open-ended opportunity, I believe from like 4 to 6 years. It was during the time of my collegiate studies, and then it was open through the time I would have completed my master's had I done that in the South where I was. Amazing partnership between my school and this prestigious school in England. I'm not going to name the name. And who knows what kind of career I would have had doing something other than entertainment. But I digress. So that was option one. Option two was to remain in Nashville and pursue an entertainment recording career there. And I'm going to stipulate there because I have pursued it on a local level everywhere I've lived to some degree. But Nashville is one of the music centers of the world. It's Music City, USA. And at the time, I just thought I would have to either go into country or gospel. Gospel I could have easily done because I have ties to the gospel world within my family in the industry. Like, I could pick up a phone right now and probably get in if I wanted to. And I wouldn't just use nepotism. I would go in, audition, sing, play instruments, do whatever, and they would critique me and would probably get in. Country, I do have a couple of ties to country now that I didn't have as a youngster. I love country music, but I've never had that as my forte as a performer, so I never pursued it. And then my third option was to move out here. So I chose option number 3 and moved back out here. And I say back out here because I'm from here. I was born here, and for a little bit of my childhood, I was also raised here for a while, even though I was raised in other places too. So that's my story in a nutshell. So I would say to anyone in their 20s who, well, correct grammar is his or her 20s, but anyone in his or her 20s who has no responsibilities, like no spouse, no kids, no nothing, explore your world. Be adventurous. If you want to go backpack through Europe, do it. If you want to be in the Peace Corps, do that. If you want to become a marine biologist and study marine life, do that. If you want to go to Hawaii and surf and do water sports, do that. Whatever it is you want to do that seems risky as all get out and makes completely no sense, this is the time in your life to do it. I also had a chance to go travel and live in Brazil, and I didn't take that chance either. I just think about the things that I could have done that would have made for a much more adventurous adventurous young adulthood that I didn't do. Instead, I opted to move out here, couldn't find a job in my industry. I'm holding a degree in journalism and couldn't get a journalism job, and really tried to pursue that. Another thing too, if you are studying something in college, be sure to do internships. I know internships don't pay, but it helps you later after graduation. And be sure to use any kind of career counseling services that your college provides. If your college does not provide that, you're going to the wrong college or university. Another thing I would advise young people of is this. Your 20s, especially 18 to 25, those years, those are your prime years. More than likely, you're going to be in your best health. Your mind is going to be the sharpest. You're going to be the most open to all kinds of experiences, because usually you're just getting out of your parents' house good, and you just want to explore and see what you believe, what kind of people you like or don't like. All of that stuff. Do it. Now, this message is kind of geared to the young, but I will say this to anyone in my shoes. If you are middle-aged and you haven't married yet, you don't have kids, you don't have any real responsibilities, like you're not taking care of parents, you're not taking care of anyone, this is your second childhood. That's what andropause and menopause are all about. It's about being the person that you were intended to be, but for some reason didn't do it when you were younger. Maybe you were like me and thought, hey, I'm supposed to work and not explore anything else. I'm an adult now. I got to get serious. I got to have an office job. I kind of thought that at the time. Maybe you're a person who married young, had a family young, you raised them, they're out of your house. You're no longer with your former spouse and you're by yourself all the time. You don't know what to do. Or maybe you're a married couple who married early, had your children, they're gone, and now you're like grasping at straws for what to do. And your life seems mundane and dull. Or maybe you're seniors who have retired and you're like, now what? If you have some time and some money, even if you don't have money, still do it. Because there are ways to do everything you want to do even without money. I'm learning that. I always thought it took money to do everything. I'm finding it doesn't. Explore your world. Explore your world. That's what I was doing today in downtown Scottsdale. I've worked in northern Scottsdale for a while now, and today was my Explore Downtown Scottsdale day. I had not been downtown in years. I used to live in northern part about 21 years ago, and I just wanted to see what was going on. I had a business meeting. It was a perfect time to do it, and I loved it.